Welcome, citizens and soldiers. I am your host, the General. Help this message reach the brothers and sisters that need to hear it. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell and please comment. Let the community hear your voice loud and clear in the comment section. Lastly, try and be somewhat nice to each other down there, people. Welcome to the Black Power Fist Network. I am your host, the General. And in tonight's show, we're going to be retouching on the subject of the show that I did on is that a bad leader or you just a bad follower? So I had a couple of acquaintances that I talked to after I made the show, and we had a discussion about what was said, and someone brought up a point that I thought was worth touching back on and needed to be expounded on. First, let me make this clear. Your leader is not somebody that thinks they're God. They're not the boss of you all the time. That is not what it is. There's supposed to be an understanding that's going on here. And mostly, we're talking about at the family level, but also as a community of black people. We have to understand that, number one, it's not just about you. It's not ever supposed to have been just about you. You don't see anybody else out here in society in general. It's just about them. I don't care if it's white people, Asian people, Latinos, or whoever have you, Middle Easterners. You don't see anybody else trying to stand out there by themselves, acting like they're an army of one, and they don't have each other's backs regarding what's going on, right? They expect for there to be an order at all levels. It's just assumed to naturally be there. Even people that come from disorder, like even if you have a child that comes from a family that's ran by a single mom, they still understand in society who's running what, who has what position and where they fall in that power structure, and that they need to get on that team like immediately. It's not like these people stop and have conversations with each other about what's going on. No, they do it right on the spot. When you're there, when you show up, I don't care what it is that they were doing. They will stop and they will reassess. They'll join ranks instantly as soon as they see you. And we're the only people you see that are going to stand there on our nonsense while we're by ourselves. Secondly, when I made the point about your leader tells you that they're going to address it later, and if they were talking to me about, someone used the example of Nazi Germany, which was a good example, just blindly following. When we say that you need to listen, then act after you understand, and you're going to reflect. I'm like, yeah, because these are different actions. These are different things that need to happen. I'm like, if they tell you to take and use a flamethrower to burn an innocent child to death, you heard what they said. And just because you got the flamethrower, you do have morals or some form of ethics. I'm sure that there's just stuff you're just not gonna do, right? Even in the military, there's a such thing as a lawful order. If you don't think it's a lawful order, yeah, you may be court-martialed. Who knows what'll happen to you? But that's not an excuse to just do it anyways. Like, it's not like your brain's being snatched out your head and you're being driven around like you're some kind of a marionette. Like, that's not the way that this works. The reason that you're not supposed to start talking right then or just listen, or when they say that they'll explain it later or something, accept that and then reflect upon it, is number one, you have no idea who's watching you. Have you ever thought about that? Who's looking at you? Good example. Let's say you have a situation where you're going to have to hold out on your own. There's no police. There's nobody else to back you up. And somebody is sitting out there with a pair of binoculars on a water tower somewhere, and they're looking over there at your group. And they don't even know who's in charge. Hell, they're just looking, trying to figure out who's running shows so they know who to come and try to snuff out, who to try to beat up, or just seeing, well, what are your capabilities? And you know what they would see, and a lot of times for us as black people, what they would see is people over there playing on their cell phone, looking up at the sky, working their neck, because they gotta say something, and I need to say something right now. Like, this is supposed to be a militant mindset of people. That's our problem. We cannot move forward with everybody just doing whatever the hell it is they want to do, whenever the hell they feel like it, because you don't think anybody should have any authority over you. I mean, look at our households. Look at what's happening to us economically. Look at the things that we're suffering through. And a lot of these things are being perpetrated by ourselves on ourselves. And you know why? Because we lack discipline and respect. Because most of us don't want to have any kind of an authority over us at all. It does not have to come from somebody just because they're going to beat you upside your head. It should come from a fact that you understand that there are other people looking at you and you want to have the best outcome possible, which is to show you are a unified front. We're all on one accord. We all have one page. We're all got some sort of a basic code, just a basic code on how we treat each other. The fact that this community is just totally out of control with a lack of respect. You don't respect yourself. I mean, look at some of you. Look at the way you dress. Look at the blonde you got in your damn hair, like in the last example I did, where I was saying you're not presentable. What if we're trying to have a B1 kind of an event, and you want to go down there, and let's say your points are great and your knowledge is great, and then you come down there with freaking blonde in your hair and blue fucking contacts. What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, seriously, I don't care about it. It might look fashionable. I don't care what people are doing in the videos. Don't you have any kind of self-respect? Don't you have any value of worth for yourself? What the hell are you doing? I'm like, in a lot of these situations, we have people that feel like they're doing, like this guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. I said, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to really think about this. How many times has someone that was supposed to be your leader in the group, this could be your parent, this could be your boyfriend, how many times did they tell you to do something, and if you had just done what they had asked, something bad that happened to you wouldn't have happened? How many freaking times has that happened? And do you ever go back and apologize? Do you ever take responsibility? Do you ever take and say, I'm not going to do that in the future? Do you ever do that? Or is the first thing that you're going to do is open that freaking fly trap you call a mouth? You instantly got something to say. You don't even know what the hell it is you're talking about. You're not thinking about nobody but your damn self. Like, I might be a little passionate about this, but I'm going to tell you something. In my own personal life, I do not have time for anybody that has no freaking respect for me, no respect for their fucking self, and no respect for us as black people. I don't care how you grew up. I don't care if you lived in another country. I don't care what your parents told you or what you've seen on the news about black people. If you have no respect for people that look just like you, that are going through the things that they're going through, because the people that are after you are after you because of the way that you look, the color of your skin, that's your battle suit. Not the fact that you're female, not the fact that you're a male, not the fact that you're gay, not the fact that you like to take and watch pornos or something. For all the stupid stuff that you've got to say out here in these communities, on these forums, you need to take and shut the hell up. We have had enough of people like you in this damn community. And I don't want to be associated with you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to help you. I want people like you to get whatever the hell that you got that's coming to you. Because people like you are the reason that we're in the situation we are in today. I don't give a damn about what happened in your past. You have an ability to change the future. And it's your responsibility to act like you know. Stop acting like you don't see the damn news. Stop acting like you don't know what's going on out here in these damn streets. Stop acting like we're going to be saved by dope dealers. We're going to be saved by a female army that doesn't even fucking exist and has never existed. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? I want to do a call-in show. I haven't decided on the format. When I get to about 100 subscribers, just the first 100. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I don't give a crap who you are. I don't care if you're a politician. I don't care if you've got a channel. I don't care if you've been in a damn World War II. I don't care. If you got smoke for me, I want you to call up on that show and let's go get it. Because people like you are the people that I'm here to try to get rid of in this damn community. Peace, family.